You'll notice that it shows the student's name, first name, last name, student ID, total, the test, the final exam, and all the tests and grades that the students received. All the grades are available. If you scroll through, you'll find everything about the students. This is an important part. This is an important point because I can benefit from this file later. I can go here to offline work and download it. So if I download it, it will save here and reflect in the grade center within Blackboard. But let's not focus on that step right now. The most important step is that I pull a copy of the grade center as a download and keep it in my downloads folder on my device, so I have a copy. This part is very important. It is if I download a copy from the assessment center and leave it in my downloads folder on my device, and I keep a copy in the grade center interact easily. With many students, a scroll bar appears. As long as we are physically present and available in the assessment center, we also make it clear in a straightforward manner that you can deal with the assessment center. It's simple. A scroll bar appears, moving quickly, skipping students. To make it easier, sort by first name. Sort in ascending or descending order. I look for names starting with specific letters. Sort descending to find students quickly. No need to scroll. Descending brings A or B to top. Ascending also brings them to top. The best thing you can do to make this easier is to do what? You can go to, e.g., the first name or the student's first name, and you can sort it in ascending or descending order. For instance, I search for a student whose name starts with a specific letter, A, so I sort in descending order to find the student. If I sort it in descending order, it will move students with A or B to the top. If I sort in ascending order, it will also bring them to the top. This helps. Use the column sorting. Sorting is crucial. I sort in descending order so I can quickly find the student at the top. No need to scroll through the list. Students starting with A or B come to the top. This helps. If a student missed a test or assignment, you can use the sorting feature of the column. This feature is crucial. Sorting ascending shows students who didn't complete it. I can quickly find them. Completers are at the bottom. Sort descending to see completers. Use the column sorting feature, which is crucial and simplifies tasks. Sort descending to see incomplete submissions at the top for quick access. Sort descending to identify students who scored 6 or 7 easily. The Grade Center's sorting feature partially solves problems and eases tasks. He said, if a student didn't submit or attempt, sorting shows incomplete students at the top. Completed ones are at the bottom. Sort ascending to see completed ones. Shows scores like 6 or 7 for easy identification. Sorting is crucial. In the Excel file, see the first name column. Apply filter to sort A to Z. It showed me those who scored 6 and 7, so I immediately identified them without much hassle. The sorting feature in the Grade Center will help solve your problem, even if it's just partially, but it will make things easier for you. This part is very important. Now, this sorting feature that you see also reflects on the students in the academic system. Now, when we open the Excel file for the Grade Center, you can see the first name column. When you go to the first name column and tell it to apply a filter, this filter will sort it from A to Z. It also reflects on the students in the academic system. Now, when we open the Excel file for the Grade Center, you see the first name column. When you go to the first name column and tell it to apply a filter, this filter will sort it from A to Z. Is it him or Eto Zayed? Is it him? Names will be sorted. This matches the academic system order, preventing sorting issues. Sort by first name in ascending order, or use the Excel file from the Grade Center. Sort the first name column A to Z. Dr. Ahmed asks about the last access and availability box and student availability control. This concerns the Grade Center and the total, which is important. In the academic system, you can arrange it. So you can either sort it here by the first name specifically and choose to sort in ascending order, or if you pulled the Grade Center from here and got a copy, and that copy became an Excel file, then work with the Excel file. Go to the first name column, and then go to sort or arrange it from A to Z. This way, things will be much easier for you. Okay, we see Dr. Ahmed asking about the importance of the last access and availability box and whether we can control the availability for students or not. This is in the grade center, and also about the total, which is important, not everything. Let's take a look at access and availability first. Oh, okay. Regarding the availability part and the last arrival part, and regarding the total and the important total, Dr. Ahmed is asking about countries specifically, meaning this important total and the total and the availability and the last arrival of the 4 countries. This important total, you gentlemen, has no value. It's you all see that it has no significance for us. It's always like that. I want to clarify. By default, it automatically appears every time we create a new section, so it has no significance or value for us. What's more important? The most important thing is the total column, which contains the students' grades. That's the most crucial part. As for the availability, this shows you which students are available in the section. These are the students who are actually present. This is also a column that has been added and is available. Any student listed here will be available, so these will be the available students. Now, about the last access. Last access means what? It shows you the last time the student logged into the course and interacted with it. It indicates when the student last accessed the course. For example, this student, student 6. Regarding the availability part, this shows you that these students are the ones available within the section. They are the ones who are present. This is also a column that has been added and is available. Any student listed here will be available. So these will be the available students. Now, regarding the last access, what does last access mean? It means that we will also discuss this shortly, but let's clarify that it shows you the last time the student logged into the course and interacted with it. In other words, it indicates when the student last accessed the course. For example, this student, student 6, when was the last time they logged in? It was on May 11th, 2024. And this student, when did they log in? May 13th. So how does this help me? It can help me, e.g., if I conducted a test on a specific day. What does last access mean? It means, and we will also discuss this shortly, but let's clarify that it shows you the last time the student logged into the course and interacted with it. In other words, it indicates when the student last accessed the course. For example, this student, student 6, when was the last time they logged in? It was on May 11th, 2024. And this student, when did they log in? May 13th. So how does this help me? It can help me, for instance, if I conducted a test on a specific day. When was the last time they logged in? May 11, 2024. And this student logged in on May 13. So how does this help me? It can help me. For example, if I conducted a test on a specific day, I had a test and a student said, I tried to access the test but couldn't. Students have excuses. When you check the last access, your last access was May 11th, and the test was on the 15th. If you entered on the 15th, it would show in the last access. I would know you entered on the 15th and maybe faced an issue, but your last access was the 11th, so you didn't enter on the 15th. This shows the last access isn't just for students. It also shows when teachers accessed. We know exactly when the teacher accessed. If you entered the course on the 15th, it would show as the last access date, but it shows the 11th. In the grade center, someone might say, I have the student's last name and first name. That's why there's management. You didn't access it on the 15th. The last access is for both student and teacher access. It shows teacher access time. Regarding the grade center, I have student names. First column, last name, second, first name. Sort them. Notice management. Management helps manage the grade center. Key points. Organize columns. Show rows. To manage columns, go to column organization. To manage rows, go to... In the grade center, someone might say, I have a student's name. Now the first column is the last name, and the second column is the first name to sort columns. You'll notice management, C, management here. In the grade center, it helps manage the grade center. 2 main points, organizing columns, showing rows. To manage columns, go to column organization. To manage rows, go to, notice it says, showing rows, because you can hide a student. To bring them back, show them again. In management, you can do that. In the grade center, it will make it easier for you to manage the grade center for the class. For example, the 2 main points here are organizing columns and showing rows. So if I want to deal with a column and manage the columns, I go to column organization. If I want to deal with the rows, I go to at the row. You'll also notice that it says show here. Why? Because I just told you a moment ago that you can hide a student. So to bring them back, you need to show them again. That's why in management, it says show specifically at the row. I was actually hiding it, and that's why it showed the word show specifically at the row.